Patch 1.2's new Illusive realm has finally dropped a few days ago and I've already maxed it out, at least the stuff that can be maxed out before Mr. Handsome comes around in the second half of the patch. I will show you guys some helpful tips I found on my way, so that your time in the fancy door is easier. Are you ready to get that sweet Dreamless Phantom? Man, does this thing look good. Let's go get her. Everything I do will be done with trial characters, so that everyone can do the same on their account, regardless of its state. First thing to do, when we want not to waste time while getting all the juicy rewards, is looking up what we actually need to do. Number 1. Using given resonators to clear, in this case Glasses, Old Man and Danger. Fortunately, the game provides us with all of them as trial characters. Number 2. Gathering Concertos. You might ask. Well, it's the companions whose intros you can use on the right side of the screen. Some notable ones would be Verina, Beiji, Mortefi and Jiangxin, since the door usually offers them as the first choice, so don't go hunting for others in the beginning, you just won't get them. Number 3. Clearing higher difficulties and maxing the new Dreamless Echo passives. I would recommend trying to max the Dreamless Echo on difficulty 5, since the previous ones are often just too short to get all the necessary bonuses. Now that we know our mission, let's start. Difficulty 1 is a tutorial level, which showcases some of the new things in this Illusive realm. Some notable ones would be Dreamless Echo, self-explanatory, a new echo to play around with. Empowered enemies. Be mindful of the guys glowing red, they have slightly altered movements to what you might see in the overworld. New companion getting domain. Shiny flamingos. Those can be broken to get some of that sweet cash for upgrades.
But wait, what is that? It didn't appear in my run.
That's right, adventurer. Mystery Dreamland appeared only once in all of my clears, in the level 2 domain. It seems to be a low chance event that appears in the rest door. I couldn't find much information on it, so I'll just share what happened in mine. If you have any info about it, share it in the comments after subscribing please, so that we can include that info when Mr. Handsome arrives and it's time to tackle level 6. Thank you! For some reason, just doing this level completed all the multi-tier achievements for me. I'm not going to complain though. If it's not the same for you, don't sweat it, they will get completed as you gather all the rest. My general recommendation for levels 1 to 3 is don't overthink your build. Is the color right for your echo? Which one has the most circles? Take that one. Enemies in these levels don't hit hard enough to kill you, and it's a bit of a waste of time to craft the biggest masterpiece of your life just to one-shot everything anyways. Random general advice number 2. Don't use Danger without maxing out your passive tree. The character is a bit hard to drive, and I feel like developers knew that and gave us some particularly useful passive notes for dungeons specifically. On the topic of passive notes, let's take a look. I would divide them into 3 categories. Number 1, survival. Number 2, damage, and number 3, miscellaneous. What kind of word even is this? Who wrote this in this script? I am not English. I'm Polish. Okay, you know what I mean.
But Arkvar, which ones are the best to take?
Don't worry, little one, I got you. Go full damage until you have a run where you die or get close to dying, and take the survival ones then. That's going to kind of alleviate our levels of skill issue, since it might be earlier or later for any given person. God damn it. Ones are fancy. So let's take a look at the most important ones. The Tori Crafter's Wet Dreams brings your whole roster of resonators and weapons up to level 80, so you can cheat on your main waifu with whoever you want to. The Survival Twins. These two are why I recommended to play Danger after unlocking all of the passives. One respawns you after the inevitable skill issue moment, the other one gives you 50% health as a shield after a dodge once every 6 seconds. Both of these will help your Danger out tremendously. Now that we know our passives, we need to work on getting concertos. Where do we get them? In this thingy-majig. It lets you choose one of 3 propositions, and after completing the fight, you get the choice to get a friend that will help you out in your journey, or some drinking money to fuel your alcohol addiction. Remember to check who you are missing before starting the run, so that you can be ready when he randomly appears. Important note, the concerto is gathered after you win the fight, so don't die like I did here. So you've gotten all the passives, all the concertos, and played with all the challenge characters. You've come a long way, adventurer. Arkvar is very proud of you. The last thing you have to do is max the Dreamless Echo and maybe complete level 5.
But Arkvar, What can I find in this door? What bonuses do I pick? And does standing on this bed give an achievement?
I've given you the recipe for all the achievements. Now it's time to go cook and have fun exploring the possibilities. After all, that's what this event is for, right? Go and have fun! And that's all I know about this patch's fancy door event. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Goodbye, viewermans!